Ebola. The name whispers of a terrifying and deadly disease. It conjures images of isolation wards, hazmat suits, and desperate struggles against an invisible enemy. Ebola is a viral hemorrhagic fever, causing severe illness and often death. Understanding this formidable foe is crucial for global health security. Ebola's danger lies in its ability to rapidly overwhelm the body's defenses. The virus attacks multiple organ systems, leading to devastating symptoms. Hemorrhaging or internal bleeding complicates the body's ability to function. The high mortality rate underscores the need for effective prevention and treatment. Early recognition and prompt medical intervention are critical. Raising awareness about Ebola's symptoms and promoting timely reporting are essential steps in containing outbreaks. By working together, we can build a stronger defense against Ebola and other emerging infectious diseases. Ebola emerged from the depths of the African rainforest, its origins shrouded in mystery. The virus was first identified in 1976 during two simultaneous outbreaks, one in Yambuku, Democratic Republic of Congo, and the other in Nzara, South Sudan. The name Ebola was derived from the river near the initial outbreak. Scientists believe that fruit bats are the natural reservoir hosts for Ebola virus. These bats can carry the virus without becoming ill, shedding it through their saliva, urine, and feces. Contact with infected bats or other animals can lead to human infection. The dense rainforests of Central and West Africa provide an ideal environment for the Ebola virus to persist. Human activities like deforestation increase the risk of spillover events. Protecting these ecosystems is essential to minimizing future outbreaks. Ongoing research efforts focus on understanding the evolution of Ebola and developing strategies to counter its ever-changing nature. Ebola virus, a filovirus, is a microscopic entity capable of wreaking havoc on the human body. Its single-stranded RNA genome carries the blueprint for its destructive power. Once inside a human cell, the virus hijacks the cellular machinery, forcing it to produce copies of itself. This rapid replication allows the virus to quickly spread throughout the body, overwhelming the immune system. The initial symptoms of Ebola can resemble those of a common cold or flu. As the disease progresses, more severe symptoms emerge, including vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. One of the most alarming features of Ebola is its ability to disrupt the body's blood clotting mechanisms, leading to internal and external bleeding. The virus can attack multiple organ systems, including the liver, kidneys, and spleen. This can lead to organ failure and multisystem organ dysfunction. The severity of the disease underscores the need for early and aggressive supportive care. Ebola spreads through direct contact with the bodily fluids of an infected person. This includes blood, vomit, diarrhea, urine, saliva, and semen. Contact with contaminated surfaces or objects can also transmit the virus. The virus can enter the body through broken skin or mucous membranes. Healthcare workers and caregivers are particularly vulnerable to Ebola infection. Without proper protective equipment and infection control measures, they are at high risk of exposure. Ensuring the safety of healthcare workers is paramount to containing outbreaks. Funeral practices involving direct contact with the deceased can also contribute to the spread of Ebola. Working with communities to adapt these practices in a safe and culturally sensitive manner is essential. The chain of Ebola transmission can be broken through meticulous infection control measures. Early detection, rapid isolation, and contact tracing are essential components of outbreak response. The 2014 to 2016 West Africa Ebola outbreak stands as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of an unchecked epidemic. This outbreak, the largest in history, claimed over 11,000 lives and affected multiple countries. The outbreak exposed weaknesses in global health systems and highlighted the need for robust preparedness and response mechanisms. The scale of the outbreak overwhelmed local healthcare systems. The lack of infrastructure, trained personnel, and essential medical supplies hampered efforts to contain the virus. The international community rallied to provide support, but the response was initially slow and fragmented. The outbreak revealed the interconnectedness of health, security and development. Lessons learned from past outbreaks have informed current Ebola preparedness and response strategies. Strengthening health systems, improving surveillance, and developing effective treatments and vaccines are key priorities. Community engagement and risk communication are also essential components of building resilience against future outbreaks. About Ebola and promoting safe behaviours are crucial to preventing future outbreaks. The fight against Ebola is a global effort, requiring collaboration and coordination among nations. International organizations, such as the World Health Organization, play a vital role in coordinating outbreak response and mobilizing resources. Sharing information and best practices is essential to strengthening global preparedness. Research efforts are ongoing to develop new and improved treatments, vaccines, and diagnostic tools. International collaborations are fostering innovation and accelerating the development of new countermeasures. Building capacity in affected countries is crucial to strengthening their ability to respond to outbreaks. This includes training healthcare workers, improving laboratory facilities, and establishing robust surveillance systems. Investing in health systems strengthens not only Ebola preparedness, but also overall health security. The global community must remain vigilant and committed to the fight against Ebola. Despite the challenges posed by Ebola, there is reason for hope. Advances in medical science have led to the development of effective treatments and vaccines. Improved outbreak response strategies have demonstrably reduced mortality rates. The global community has shown its ability to mobilize resources and expertise to combat this deadly virus. The resilience of affected communities has been remarkable. Individuals, families, and communities have come together to support each other and rebuild their lives. The lessons learned from past outbreaks have paved the way for a more prepared and responsive future. We now have a better understanding of the virus, its transmission dynamics, and the factors that contribute to outbreaks. The development of effective vaccines represents a major breakthrough in the fight against Ebola. Widespread vaccination campaigns have the potential to significantly reduce the impact of future outbreaks. The fight against Ebola is a shared responsibility. Governments, international organizations, healthcare workers, communities, and individuals all have a role to play. By working together, we can build a stronger defense against this deadly virus. Supporting research and development is crucial. Continued investment in scientific discovery is essential to developing new and improved treatments, vaccines, and diagnostic tools. Strengthening health systems in vulnerable countries is a critical investment. Building capacity in these countries will improve their ability to respond to outbreaks and protect their populations. This includes training healthcare workers, improving laboratory facilities, and establishing robust surveillance systems. Education and awareness are powerful tools in the fight against Ebola. Open communication and community engagement are essential to building trust and fostering collaboration.